Welcome everyone, Questini here with a discussion about Tamurkhan in Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires and his oh so very precious defeat trait, which is probably the most absurd defeat trait in the entire game. You gotta love this guy, isn't he so pretty? Everyone's gonna love this guy. Everyone is gonna journey up here on like a pilgrimage just to pay their homage to Tamurkhan because of what he provides. So over here in this video, I want to cover this, as well as various aspects about this defeat trait. So Tamurkhan gives free hero capacity to all heroes and increases global recruitment capacity. So, first question that you might have. Keeping in mind, I haven't got an Astrogoth skill line over here that increases hero capacity. So all I'm going to show here is just based on this defeat trait. First question, does it stack? Yes, it does stack. So I have, so he defeated Kolic over here in this campaign. So I used this lord as a level 1. I had him leading an army. He got 5 to rank 5. He's got the trait. So I have a 5 global recruitment capacity over here. And let's just say I've got a lot of heroes, but on top of that, that's not all the heroes I can recruit. So I have 7 hero capacity. The one I started with, and the 6 that I've gained from the defeat trait. I'm also at war with Grimgor, but this is something else, right? Drowned Grimgor in heroes. It's like, you thought you were going to face the Chaos Dwarf army, and you didn't realize you were going to face the Chaos Dwarf Hero League over here. And like in the most, like start making hero doom stacks. And what you can do here is like, I could just, you know, replace Astrogoth even, or send another lord, a low-ranking lord like this one, send him over there, wait for Tamurkhan to respawn. He actually respawns pretty quickly. But wait for Tamurkhan to respawn. Maybe make a garrison building over here, you know, just in case. But wait for Tamurkhan to respawn right there. Kill him again with another lord when he does respawn and get plus 9 hero capacity and free global recruitment capacity. That is honestly one of the craziest defeat traits in the entire game, by far. Like, consider just the campaigns that start near him. So you've got Zaytan, you've got, Jesus. Imagine Grimgor with 9 hero capacity, beyond the fact that Greenskins get a lot of hero capacity. But imagine with all the Goblin Big Boss, like imagine, I guess the best way to put it, imagine by turn 30, Grimgor has 2 entire stacks of Black Orc Big Bosses. Just those guys. Grimgor needs no army. He's got heroes. Imagine Archeon or Kolic, because Kolic is going to be naturally at war with him. Imagine Kolic with that many heroes. Forest Ursus with entire doom stacks of Patriarchs, Frost Maidens, and of course, Hag Witches. And then you've got to think about Malachi, Malik's Darkblade, hell, even the Demon Prince, the pathetic Demon Prince. Go beat up Tamurkhan. It's one of the few things you can probably do. Nurgle is not necessarily that easy to defeat with the patch. And get that hero capacity. The level of absurd power that exists in this. Now, mind you, probably would have I probably would have had to fight Grimgor in a proper campaign. This is not a proper campaign. I rushed here and I bankrupted myself. Did a lot of things, you know, just to, like, I would not normally recruit this many heroes. Like, just looking at it, like, what the, like, am I supposed to fear Grimgor, or is he supposed to fear? That's so absurd. And by the way, when you beat them up, you can just like, oh, you got other things to worry about in your campaign. Like, okay, just get a peace agreement, temporary, while you get your armies into position to deal with things. So, you know, get things done. Like over here, beat up Grimgor. And yeah. But that's not all there is to it. We also got this little button right here. Yes, this is gonna happen. So I save this over here, who has his defeat rate. You know where this is gonna go. And let's see if it works. So I was curious to see if it scales. It does. Incredibly well. Now let's see if we can use the save load character system to load the character in a new campaign. I think I'm gonna try Drazov to see if that works. So does it work? Well, one of the things to point out with traits of lords you recruit through the load save character system, as I did over here, so I loaded the character that has it. He does have it. The thing that's worth pointing out over here is that it takes one turn for it to trigger. So I couldn't get to the trigger on turn 1, but let's see here on turn 2. Yes. Yes, it does work. Oh boy. CA, what have you done? What have you done? Now, of course, getting all of this as quickly as possible is not necessarily optimal because you want Kurtis, but what have you done, Creative Assembly? What monster have you unleashed upon the world over here with Tamurkhan? Like, you know, he was kind of supposed to be a threat to the world, not something everyone would gang up on just to get his defeat rate. Consider the consequences of this. Like, really, genuinely consider the consequences, because you can get lords that are low enough rank with the defeat rate that you can load in any campaign. You know, people have given me grief over the fact that I've used the load save character system for, like, Kislev and High Elves. It's like... oh, boy. But consider the implication. Consider it for ogres who have limited hero capacity. Consider it for, hell, Nurgle itself, actually. Like, play a campaign as Kugav. Get this this is crazy. Get this defeat rate in a Kugav campaign. Then when you're playing Tamurkhan, you load a character with your own defeat rate in that campaign. That's, you know what, I have to do that. Like, genuinely, I have to freaking do that. Because it's that silly. Below the character in your own campaign as Tamurkhan and get a dozen heroes, or a couple of characters get a dozen heroes, dismiss the lords, right, once you've recruited those. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Like Tamurkhan is using himself over there, or use Cafe, or dwarves, wood elves, high elves, like, you know what? Play an Imra campaign, genuinely. Play an Imra campaign over here. In this, get the defeat rate and on a couple of low ranking lords. Probably the first one, like, when you defeat his main army, you probably would want to do it with the proper army and not the lord you want to get it on, because, like, you may gain too many ranks, and it's the trait that matters. So, like, an army like this would give you far less experience in lower ranks. But get the trait and then enjoy the Heilvan campaign with unlimited heroes from turn 1. Yeah. Does it need to be nerfed? Or is it just too awesome and should be left in the game? I don't know. I think that's really going to be up to everyone. It's such, like, simple stuff when you think about it, like just hero capacity and global recruitment rank, but jeez, the potential here is crazy. For Nurgle, for Skarbrand, for Slanesh, for Kairos. Imagine playing a campaign as Changeling, going for the straight, and then leading up in Kairos' campaign, because you can within the same race. Damn. Or my favorite idea. Play a campaign as Axiatl, get the defeat rate, get unlimited heroes and Axiatl. You know, one of the problems for Axiatl is that his hero capacity is difficult to increase, right? Lizardmen have that issue. Well, not any longer. Not any longer. I wonder if the person who made this is a big fan of Axiatl, because guess what? You're going to go against Tamurkhan as Axiatl, because you probably will get a mission either on him or next to him in his campaign. And most likely you will get a mission on him throughout an Axiatl campaign. Insanity has been unleashed, and I'm not sure it should be put back into the bottle. But let me know what you guys think about this. Costin signing out.